Are you wondering where to live in Dallas, Texas? That is what this channel is all about. It's about giving you the great information that you need on the Dallas Fort Worth area. And so that when you decide to buy a home and move here, we hope that you will consider us and call us to help you do that. And today we're spilling the tea on sometimes overlooked development in Frisco, Texas called the Grove. And today, what if I could take you to a brand new community that has amazing drive times? You can be at the Star in Frisco 15-20 minutes. You can be at Legacy West in 15 or 20 minutes. You can be in downtown Dallas in 35 to 45 minutes. And you can be at DFW Airport in 30 to 40 minutes. It has a great commute to all of those locations. And it's sort of like at the four corners of Plano, Allen, McKinney, and Frisco. Fantastic location. There is a neighborhood just like that, and I'm going to take you there. You're going to look at two models after I kind of tell you a little bit of the overall neighborhood, and I think you're really going to like these models. They both have very different looks, different builders. To start out, the Grove is a master plan community started in about 2018, and it's similar in size to Mosaic and Prosper. It has about 735 acres, and they kept 102 acres of open space and 17 miles of trails. Lots of little parks within the neighborhood. It's really, really nice, and they're opening probably, just like within days, because when I was there, it was very, very short. They're opening the big amenity center with the pool, and I could see the yellow tape around it. It's just about to all get opened up. All these cute little areas in there, like they have an area with these kind of like tree houses outside the kids can climb on, and seating areas and hammocks. They have hammocks. It's really cute. It feels very like you can be outside walking around and doing things. Great development. And there's still some opportunities in there. The entry price point's about $700,000 and it goes up from there. And, 700, you're probably going to want to add some upgrades. So maybe think more in terms of 800 to get into the neighborhood until, and then we're at 1.4 up to the model I'm going to show you is 1.9 million. It's fully decked out. So you do want to see that. The size of the homes are about 2,800 to 4,500 square feet. It just has a very luxury elevated feel. They have regular events for people in the neighborhood, like food trucks and special holiday type of events. You've got pool, pickleball, fitness lawns, yoga lawns. It's got 2 resort style pools, a splash pad. It's really about the social aspects and about nature. I feel like it's Frisco, but it kind of has more the feel of McKinney, because McKinney very much is nature and trees, and all of that is incorporated into the design of the development. So it's not quite in the final phases. If you're working in that Plano job corridor or Legacy West, shops at Legacy kind of area, the Allen, and you want access to the Allen retail and dining, I really like some of the dining and shopping in Allen. It's very top notch. And you're also near downtown McKinney, so you can take advantage of all of that. It's really a great area, and it's also in Frisco ISD. Look on niche.com and see the ratings of Frisco ISD. It's very highly rated, and even some of those schools just right there, right at your fingertips. This is one of those location, but it's also really beautiful. So the first I'm going to take you in is built by Brookfield Residential, and it is their model home. And they have some inventory homes right now that are ready to buy that are about $850 to $900 range. That's kind of the price point where you can get into one of these homes. But let me show you through the model. Here we go. Here we are walking up to the Brookfield Residential model, and this model is really lovely. It's got a master downstairs. Let's just go in. Look at the entry. So you come in, there's a guest bathroom to the right, really a gorgeous tile that they picked out here. You go straight ahead and stairs to the right, of course. This is a little bit narrower lot. You can see that, but they really maximize the space. And the kitchen, just not only do you have this kitchen, but you can see towards the back that little butler pantry area, 6 top gas burner, beautiful tile backsplash, huge walk-in pantry. That's a very, very nice pantry. You don't always get those in Texas. They've done those upper cabinets, kind of like Highland does sometimes, at least in the model. You have a 2-car garage. It's got a little bit of stuff in it. Well, here's the closet first. Broom closet or coat closet. 2-car garage here. This one they've put an epoxy on. And we have the butler pantry, like I said. And when we go out to the back, a nice covered patio. So you got a little hangout place, a place to grill, eat, just sit and enjoy the nice weather. Big island. And there's the view of the whole living room. You go back this way, they've done an office. And this really is an office because it doesn't have a closet in it. But it could be a bedroom for just a guest overnight. We just pop in a place for them to put their suitcase. Here's a laundry room. Got a sink, folding space, very nice. And the natural light coming in. Beautiful tile selection. I thought that was very classy. And then you go from the laundry room into the master closet, which is such a great feature. Very convenient. And then we have both a tub and a shower. Love this. Love the soaker tubs. Those are the best. And then above the tub, we have the frosted glass. And it's got its own little throne room in here. His and her vanities. A big walk-in shower. The tile is just like pearlescent that they picked. Really a pretty choice. And then the honeycomb tile on the floor. Here we go into the master. So that master, they put the master right there at the front. Some people like that, some people don't. But of course you've got blinds on there and you can close it. It's very pretty and they've done a nice detail. Now we go upstairs. A nice detail on the wall. That's what I was trying to say. That would be, things like that are an upgrade. You always have to ask, like, what's an upgrade, what's not? And that we, kind of drill down on that when you really know this is what you want. The beautiful design on the staircase. Very open. And this, I think the upstairs is just great. Like, it really expands the area. You've got that room in the front. And we go to this area. They've set it up. Go, there's a place to watch movies and a place to do craft projects. Of course, I think that's really great. I was a mom that had kids making things. And here's movie rooms. You got a real movie room here and you had a TV in there. I probably would just put one TV, make one movie room, and then nice bathroom. And here they've chosen to do like a lot of counter space and just one sink, which can also be really nice. Gorgeous tile. Looks like a quilt almost. And here we go to the next bedroom. Big walk-in closet. They've done both the dual hanging and the single hanging. And you can see you have room for a bed and a dresser across from it. And in here, Reader's gonna read. That's my last name, Reader. Always. And I had readers. My girls were readers. But anyway, this is a big walk-in closet. And by the way, my name is hard to say. That's why I say don't delay, call Janée. I'm a realtor here in Dallas-Fort Worth. I would love to help you make a Texas transition. Oh, here's the bathroom. Beautiful. That one is en suite. So we have really 4 bedrooms, primary down, and then an office. And then that game room and this living area and then the other living. So you've got 3 living areas and an office. So this house has a lot of rooms. So you can do a lot of living in this house and everybody still have their privacy and their own space. Kind of doing another run through. But yeah, so if you like this house or you want something else in Frisco, like I'm going to all the different developments, the new ones and the existing ones, and it can really help you narrow down before you make a move to Texas. I like to be respectful of your time. So I say, don't delay, call Janée, reach out. You can find my information below. At the pin to the top of the comments are in the description. So keep watching. We're spinning back through here. Really wanted you to get a good look at it. And then we're gonna also look out the front door again. There's also another builder in here kind of across the street. You see that little house there? That's a Chesmar home. So that is yet another builder that still has inventory in the neighborhood. And you can see right across from me the area where they have a little tree house you can walk on, or the kids can play on. And there's some hammocks as we spin around. Something else about this neighborhood is there's the front yards. There's a monthly front yard assessment in addition to the HOA, but that means everybody's front yard gets taken care of. You're not going to worry about it, and everybody's looks nice and neat, which helps your property values. I mean, look, if you can walk out and you see your neighbors right there in North Texas, you kind of do want to be in an HOA, because it just takes that one neighbor and 20 houses that just doesn't take care of anything, and it just looks terrible. So there are definitely some pros to the HOAs in terms of keeping your property value up. So we've got the hammocks here. Very fun. Just really, and then these trees are going to get big, and all this is going to be under the shade, and it's only going to get more beautiful with time. And I wanted you to see all of that. Here is the community map. The orchard house is what they call the main area. And the top areas is where, we're right there where I pointed, and the top area is still being built out. Okay, now we're popping over to the Highland Homes model, and I kind of call this Tommy Bahama in his peacock era, because we got all these peacock blues, and maybe it's even his peacock era in Palm Beach modern, because it's also modern and beachy and beautiful. So maybe if you like that kind of space makes you happy, you might want to decorate it like this. But I started in the bedroom because I really like that closet. Look at the layout in the bedroom. It's very symmetrical with the knee space in the middle, the place to put the linens, the bathtub, and then that walk-in shower is huge. And this bedroom has a little alcove to sit and talk or watch TV, kind of be back there and be quiet. This is just beautiful. This is the $1.9 million model with everything in it. So this one's 4,500 square feet. This plan starts at 4,100 and at about 1.5 million. And then people add to it. But the way they've staged it is just beautiful. Look at the cabinetry, the built-ins, all of that right by the dining table is just beautiful. The area over here where they put the desk, I mean, this is just cabinets forever. I mean, if you really love to cook and have lots of specialty dishes, this is it. And look at the outside. Look what they've done. They have the covered patio. This is a lot of what the upgrades are in this particular model, is this outside. You've got the sink, the pot filler at the sink, 6-top burner, double oven, fabulous refrigerator. And look at this around the corner. I love this. Look at this pantry. Isn't that not? It's really not. It's really a prep kitchen. That's not really a pantry. It's a prep kitchen. It's amazing. And then you have your guest room right here off the kitchen with its own ensuite. So there's some privacy there and a walk-in shower. I think something like this works great with, an older parent. Just having that extra downstairs master. Look at this tile work too. Ooh, so pretty. The zigzag is really nice. The closet there in the bathroom. Again, let's see that coastal kind of look, the blues. Personally, I love blues. I think that's very cheerful. They've done the waterfall on the island. You've got 4 large benches under there. Lots of places to sit and very tall ceilings. Again, Highland builds such a cheerful, light-filled home. They do a really nice job. Come out here, have the covered area. Once again, we have an area to sit and eat, area to sit to hang out. And then this is such a great kitchen. I mean, look at all those windows. Really, this is super Tommy Bahama to me back here. Just, it feels like a vacation. I don't know. I mean, what would you cook out here? You could have multiple cooks. out here and inside. You could very much feed a lot of people in this space and seat a lot of people at the same time between all these seating areas. The outside, the dining area, the kitchen area. It's a wonderful home if you have big family get-togethers or you like to entertain socially. And I just love this bedroom. I think the bedroom layout, bathroom layout is just top notch in here. I'd love to know what you think. Tell me what you think. What do you think of my style description of it? So you've got velvet. We have the velvet on the bed, and those little chairs there are velvet, which adds a nice texture. Then these barn doors, we've got this TV room down here, and it's got this peacock blue carpet. That's a sculptured carpet. And this is just such a cozy little spot. I mean, it could be an office, but it could also be a great TV room. And you can kind of close the door and have a little more quiet there for watching your television. I like that. If you got somebody that's a loud TV watcher in your house, you can send them in there. Great little guest bathroom. Okay, that's another closet under the stairs. It's great. Here's the entry. But you've got a mud room in the laundry room, which is great because then you can really close the door on that mess of bags and whatever, but it's right where the garage door will be, which was right where we walked by. That would be the garage door. And we're going to flip around. We're going to see the beautiful staircase that you'd see coming in. And then here's the office at the front that has a pocket office. I love this. Look at this little pocket office. So two people have an office in here. This one you can close the door on. So, maybe if you work from home and you have an assistant come in, isn't that fabulous? And, you can both be working there, or you can have your messy desk and your clean desk. I think that office is brilliant. That's one of my other favorite features about this house and the staircase. It is beautifully executed staircase and a showpiece in the home. Now we come upstairs, and now remember this plan's about 4,500 square feet. This is big. We have a little place to put some plant shelf. They didn't put anything there, and I think that looks great. Got another little place here for snacks, some cold drinks, where you don't have to go all the way downstairs for your snacks. Kind of nice. Have some sodas and different things in there. A little window seat that's super cute. Look at this space. They've got the 4 chairs and a pool table. So really a lot of possibilities with this big space. And here we have a little balcony looking down. Yes. And again, the way they kind of broke up the space is they used very similar rugs for the dining area and the living area. And I've seen that done in another Highland home. Then we come in here to one of the bedrooms. This is our Tennis Pro in this bedroom with an ensuite bathroom. The tiles, beautiful. These kind of tiles are not inexpensive. So you can really run up the price of the home picking really beautiful tiles, but it will make it more beautiful. Here's a linen closet or game room closet, whatever you need right there. And let's see, we're walking back across. I guess I would call that a game room, the way they have it set up. Another little closet here. Lots of storage. This is really the game room closet. And then they've set this bedroom up as a workout room. Really interesting how they did that stripe and then the mirrors. And then we have a bathroom adjacent to, big shower tub, nice linen closet. So if you've got an extra room, how nice would it be to start your day here and get your workout in, and your whole commute to the gym is just to walk upstairs. That's not bad at all. So there's so many things I like about this plan. The high ceilings, the big windows, the functionality, all the rooms have a good closet. That office with the pocket office, it's top notch. Okay, here we've got this is a little half bathroom to service the game room area. And we have another bedroom with an ensuite here. Look at that nice closet. Very nice. You can see the houses back there that are across the street, how pretty they are from the outside. So this is, you know, maybe a teenager's room or something. Look at the honeycomb black tile, and the shower is very nice. We got a cat taking a bath there in the picture. Yeah, see, it's sort of it's not really black, it's like a dark blue honeycomb. Well, this house is really about the blues. And it's got this light colored, very wide plank floors, which is a really nice look to have that wide plank. And then we're gonna swing back down the stairs. And there's that plant shelf. You could decorate it or not, but you can definitely see the other houses out there. How gorgeous this neighborhood is. And that's the front door. I'm gonna take a swing and show you the outside before we go. Like I said, this is 1.9 million, but they actually have an inventory right now. Okay, there's currently one that's not as big as the model, but very similar, based off the same floor plan, that is in inventory. So there's one even available right now. I don't know when that model will sell, but somebody's gonna be very lucky when they get that $1.9 million model. And anyway, so if you have any questions about the Grove or some other communities in Frisco, you can keep watching some videos here. And we are so happy to answer your questions. Please reach out to us. That is what we like to do, is to hear your story, know what's going on in your life, your situation, and try to help you make the best choice you can for your move to Dallas, Fort Worth. So remember, don't delay, call Janée, and keep watching.